Well, welcome back, everyone. This is Chris again, Christ Offer. That's how I choose to live my life. And oh boy, guys, it's getting really worse now. I'm here to share a dream I had. Yes, I had a dream. And this was around the eclipse. So I refrained from sharing it. Well, obviously I wasn't posting anything then, but I refrained from sharing it to too many people because it was around the hype of the eclipse, and this dream was quite vivid. There were other parts of the dream too, but I couldn't remember them, so I assumed that they were not important, but this stuck out clear as day, and I assume that this is the part of the dream that the Lord really wanted me to zero in on, and I was able to write it down the next morning. So I'm able to share it with you now. I know that this is really late after the eclipse, and a lot of people have had speculation when it came to this big, wonderful sign in the heavens. All that I knew prior to the eclipse was the Lord told me is that there was a sign within the sign, but that it wasn't anything to be worried or fearful about, and that He was in control and that He loved me. So with that in mind, I had a dream technically the early morning of the day of the eclipse. So I was actually woken up at around 5 or 6 o'clock. The sun wasn't really quite starting to peek up over the horizon. I remember looking out my window. It was early enough, and I had the day off, so I just went back to sleep. And then that's when I had my dream. And again, this was the very early morning of the same day of the eclipse. I was in the car, minivan or SUV. I wasn't sure. I think it was our SUV. And I was sitting in the back seat. I saw the sun. Setting or rising, I do not know. And I saw the stars. They were different colors in the sky. The sun was a pinkish orangey color. Yes, it was circulating around to rise in the morning. I was writing down my thoughts as well, trying to recall this, so just bear with me. It was slightly bigger than usual. The sky was still slightly dark and semi-cloudy, though I could still see all the stars. Then I saw the sun begin to grow larger. Okay, actually before that, I saw a big red star move across to the middle of the sun alone, and they both begin to grow. The red star was seemingly swallowed up by the sun, and the sun grew so massive that in my dream, I was scared that the sun was going to fall to the earth. Although in the dream, I remember looking back at it, in the dream, I still had peace. It was kind of like the shock, like I was seeing this, the sun, and it was growing. It's like, holy smokes, what's going on? But then it grew to an extremity. What do I have written down here? I saw some, okay. Yeah, it grew to an extremity and then stopped. I think I forgot to write that down. It stopped, and then I saw some of the stars falling from heaven down to the earth. Fall from heaven. Yeah, down onto the earth. Like figs from a tree. they really did look like they were shaken off. They really did. It really looked like somebody shook a tree and they all started falling like fruit. Or like ceilings from like, one of those big arenas, like in the domes. And you see all these like colorful lights and then they all just start dangling and then they all just start falling off. That's kind of what it made me think of too. Some of the stars knocked each other off seemingly on purpose. And then, after the stream, the Lord gave a little bit of a sign off word. He says, "There is no time left. Time's up. I am coming to get you." So bear with the fumbling of the words. But I think it's finally safe to share that dream now that it's over, the hype is over. It was definitely a sign and a warning. And I think all of the children of the Lord